The developers behind Waterfall City, the big property development in Gauteng, say they believe the 315 million rand that they pledged at the Government Investment Conference last year will help the province's economy. Government's also invested in the development to the tune of 2.7 billion rand. That's through the Public Investment Corporation. Willie is the Chief Executive Officer of the Waterfall City Management Company. Willie, good afternoon to you. What impact do you believe this investment by Waterfall City is going to have in Gauteng and on our national economy? What impact do you think you're having?
Thank you, Stephen. We believe it will have a significant impact, not only from a tax point of view. Rates and taxes will increase. We are spending this 350 million rands, but the one development, DHL, by their own calculations, are of the opinion that it will have an economic multiplier effect of about 500 million rands. It also helps us to increase to better our infrastructure in this particular environment, and it brings a lot of sophisticated technology into our immediate area, but also to South Africa.
You describe Waterfall City, I think, as a lifestyle estate. We've seen our economy really starting to slow, people battling to find enough money. Is there still strong demand for what you're offering?
Yes, I think because it's a mixed-use development, there are a number of things that count in our favor. It's obviously our location, halfway between Johannesburg and Tshwane. We've got a safe environment, good infrastructure. It's well maintained. Various amenities such as schools, medical facilities, and then also quite a few recreational facilities. There's good. A large variety of shopping opportunities and also good office space. And then one other thing that we do pride ourselves is the visual, the aesthetics of the environment, that we focus on that as well.
What kind of people are you finding are interested? I mean, which segment of the market are you aiming for? Which segment of the market are you sort of hitting the target with?
Stephen, we are looking at a wide variety. It's from the lower LSMs. At the moment, our cheapest residential development or unit is in the order of about 700,000 rands. And then it goes up to 150 million rands at the Equestrian Estate. If you look at the rentals that people can afford, the entry level here is about 7,000 rands a month. And then it goes to 70 or even 100,000 rands a month, depending on the group of, or the target market and where they want to spend their money.
It's interesting. I mean, estates like this, and there are plenty of them. I know yours is one of the biggest. In a way, often a lot of security is one of the big attractions. It does mean, though, that we have lots of wars between each other, doesn't it? I mean, it's interesting to me as a journalist that government is spending so much money on this when really it's aimed, I suppose, really at sort of upper middle class people. I mean, don't you find that interesting, that government is spending money on something? I realize it's a PIC investment. They can sort of spend their money where they're going to get a good return. But there's a bit of exclusivity around this, isn't there?
Yeah, look, we don't develop to exclude people in our area. I think the conditions of the country requires people to go to the basic roots of Maslow. They want safety and security, and that's why we offer these developments. We admit that we are not catering for those people who are getting government grants, but it is from a relatively low environment that all our developments have security infrastructure. But there are many people, from all walks of life that are coming to the Waterfall environment. The Mall of Africa was the most visited one in the November-December period with over 1 million people. So it's really all people, or people from all walks of life that are frequenting our environment.
Willie, thank you. Chief Executive Officer at the Waterfall City Management Company.